Okay, today what we want to do is we want to now work backwards. In the past, what we had been looking at was graphing of lines, right? So we would be graphing an equation like this, negative 4x minus 4. This value here tells us where our origin is shifting to. We're shifting down 4. And this this number right here is our slope. That tells us the rate of change, negative 4 over 1. So down 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. And I run out of spots, so I can also go slope in the opposite direction. And I get a nice linear line, okay? Again, this is essentially y equals negative 4x, which would be the same line just going through the origin, and it's shifted down 4. We spent a lot of time with slope-intercept graphing. What we're going to do, however, today is we're going to do the opposite, which is we're going to be given a line and asked what is the equation of that line. Well, in this case, I'm still identifying two items, slope and intercept. So if I were to attempt to answer this question, I'm going to start off with, okay, well, my intercept is not at the origin. It is up 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go ahead and put in here 3. And it's above, so plus 3. Now this value right here is going to be whatever my slope is. So my slope, I'm just going to count rise over run, 1, 2, 3 over 1, 3x. And I'll hit OK. Bingo. So let's look at another example. This is a nice one here. I'm not at the origin. I'm shifted up 10. So I'll go ahead and I'll put that in, up 10 plus 10. And then here I need to determine the slope. Now I can't go from this point on the y-axis, but I can still see from any of these together here, from this point, for example, to here, I'm going to go up 1 and over 2. Rise over run. That's a slope of positive 1/2. I'll hit OK. Let's look at one more example together. This is a perfectly fine one. Let me see if I get one where we're going below the origin. That would be fine. Great. So here, again, I'm not at the origin. I'm 1 below it. So I'll go ahead and I'll put now minus 1. We've moved the origin 1 below, and my slope is 1, 2, 3 over 1. So that's negative 3 over 1. I can just express that as negative 3. Negative 3 over 1 is just negative 3 as an integer value, and I'll hit OK. And that's all there is to it. So what we're going to see on tonight's homework is going to be a mix of writing equations of lines as well as doing some rearranging. So we do want to remember that everything is going to fall into this form here of y equals mx plus b. So this is my slope, this is my intersection. So we want all of our equations to look like y equals mx plus b. I'll do any rearranging that I need to make that all happen.